end zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
They'll go back to work. The give is to Williams. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Safe little shovel pass. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain.
Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are...
Oh, they block it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Iowa has the ball back on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Working that left side now. Strong, firm tackle. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He's loose. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Iowa. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's caught. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
Number 15 on the field goal.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive turns.
The Panthers are flying down the field. Pulls it, fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now on second down. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The quick out. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The snap sets up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's gone. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They marched 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Pulls and fires complete to the right. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Lost to throw again. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Using his feet. Ball is loose. Recovers the fumble and he's still going.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really Greatly appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick completion on the out. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. At the 20, he's got space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting it.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. The give is to Williams. Oh, he's got some space. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. back to pass. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Lofts one high and deep. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Barrels ahead. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll try to slam it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Tuggle. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. To the air on second down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's reeled in, it's Thomas. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on third and short. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Back's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! A great catch and run for 6. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 40. And that is how